All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. So it is working. Awesome. So StreamYard is helping me today because YouTube Studio is not. So I cannot monitor the stream at all. But hey, this part works. So we'll do it. Hey everybody, look at that. We got a green Tuesday. Remember all the red Tuesdays we had? We started to have a nice little Monday run and then Tuesday would just dump. But today we had a Monday dump and a Tuesday green. So here we go. How's everybody doing? Doing all right? Are we doing all right? Yesterday we were at 13.5. Today we're at 14.5. Could be the start of a penny at a time. Are we going to do a penny at a time? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice? Tomorrow we could be at 15.5, right? And then Thursday we could be 16. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. One penny at a time. One penny to Mars. What are you doing, dude? You buying that zone? That stock is so bad. You probably got it in the 20s though. So that is like the worst stock. The worst stock. I got some stuff to show. So I'll start it because I got nothing on the backside here. I can't see anything. So I'm winging it with you guys. I'm winging it. I do have the pinger on. We just had some Zachs. Zach is just getting beaten all to hell. I hope you guys didn't buy Zcash. I really hope you didn't buy Zcash, especially at $700. It's like $324 now. And they're taking out more leverage longs because the leverage traders keep trying to pile into ZEC thinking it's going to turn around, and they keep pushing it lower and lower and lower. So it's like down 60% in a week, ZEC. I hope you didn't buy it. I told it. When it hit 700 again, I was like, you shouldn't be buying this stuff. Don't be buying this stuff. Yeah, penny at a time, right, Henry? Yep, I would not be mad at that. I'm doing my best not to panic and dump like the rest of the yuppies. The trolls bought Zcash. Yeah, good for the trolls. Exactly, Joshua. Good for the trolls. Yes, hey, Charlotte. Next stop, purple box. I would love that. I would love that. Glad you can make it. I started a little early. Hola, Casper. How are you? Yesterday was a day I did not even bother to look at any of my crypto positions. And here we are again. Can we assume the new Fed chair pump will be greater than the SEC chair pump? That's not going to be till May. I mean, they're going to announce something pretty soon, but it's not going to be till May when that happens. So there's not going to be a pump. I don't see a pump for the Fed chair, especially not in crypto. Here's what Leia says. You know Leia, right? Leia, you know. Watching the market pump and everyone flip bullish overnight is amusing. A single pump doesn't invalidate the bigger bearish trend. I'll keep calling it like I see it. So Leia really going out on a limb there. She is really going out on a limb. It's too bad that she didn't post that with a picture of herself with her boobs coming out. Because that's usually what she does. It's just like, no, don't listen to what I say. Just look at me. But that's Leia. You get what you get, right? Oh, but it's not just Leia. It's Lark as well. Nice move today for crypto. Still need Bitcoin to get back up above the 50-week EMA. 100K. Can we get there? Can we get there? I know, right, Charlotte? It was just one of those things. Do you follow Leia on crypto Twitter? Do you follow Leia? It's hilarious. She does her little videos, and it's like you can't even look at her face. That's Leia. And you girls probably do the same thing too. So Lark is like, hey, nice move, right? Now, can we get back to the 50-week EMA? Can we get back up there? Could Vanguard and Bank of America be the bull catalysts with an insane macro backdrop to get us there? I don't know. It's just, it's a nice move for Bitcoin, right? 91,000, right? Hit 92. And it may be getting tired right now. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like it's getting a little tired. Slow and steady, though, right? And we'll take little gains from this point. Little gains, I think, will be the way to go. Little gains here. But Dogecoin so far holding well above 14.5 cents. So we will be watching that throughout the stream as well. Dogecoin, surge. It's a surge, right? Hey, 13.5 to 14.5. I'll take it. I'll take it. What's going to happen now, though, right? It was trading at 13.8, now up to 14.5. The road ahead for Doge. You know, Dogecoin is still the number 9 cryptocurrency, right? The number 9 cryptocurrency. Doge is still bearish in sentiment. Fear and greed is still down. Fear, extreme fear. Only 33% green days over the past month. That's 2/3 of the time we've been looking at red candles. Just very weak. But we're bound to recover, right? We're bound to recover. At least a relief rally, as I've been calling it, a relief rally, which could fake a lot of people out, but it is what I predict and what I'm calling for. So we will be watching that. Dogecoin prediction for 2026. This is the big news. What's going to happen in 2026? Are we going to see this extended cycle or super cycle following the business cycle? All of these things coming in with quantitative easing, the new Fed chair, sure, right? Like all of this stuff. More rate cuts. I don't have a lot of confidence in crypto for that. Maybe stocks, but not crypto. Crypto is still totally manipulated by the exchanges and the market makers, taking out the leverage trades. ETH just got hit with $149,000 dip right back below 3,000. Somebody just put in a new leverage trade, and it just got burnt. So now they're going to drop the prices, and they're going to take out all the new leverage longs. Story as old as time, as I call it. See, red candle, ETH, red candle. So somebody was in this trade for about 2 hours, and they just got nuked. $150,000 gone. Gone. So for those just joining in, welcome. KrissPax here. I'm going live. I'm ad-free. We're ad-free today. No ads. If you get an ad, let me know, because you shouldn't, because I got nothing on the YouTube studio. So this is a freebie today. It's a freebie. If YouTube puts an ad up, I'm not getting any revenue off it. It's just stupid YouTube. You saw ads today, Laura? You just got an ad? I got nothing. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, this thing is stuck. It's stuck. Anyway, we continue. Dogecoin rebounds from swing lows. Here are the upside fib targets to watch. You want to do some fib lines? You want to do some fib lines. Delta uses ad blockers, sure. We could do some Dogecoin technical analysis, and we can look at fib lines going up. I don't do that. If you guys have been here watching me, you know, fib lines are just the 0.2318572 fib line. It's just like whatever. Doesn't mean a thing. Doesn't mean a thing. What moves the market is the leverage trades. They're taking out the longs now. Oh man, are they taking them out? We got the pinger going. They're dumping prices now, taking out ETH, taking out Sol, taking out Pump, and taking out Bitcoin. That's what's happening right now. Our nice little Green Tuesday is over. It's just wiping out leverage. ZEC is down to 320. They got a Doge one right here. The leverage traders won't stop. The leverage traders won't stop. Shane says, look, the Dogecoin hopium is engaged. Doge is still struggling on the demand area to pump back to the 20-cent range. Let's make sure it holds by Sunday close. He's still thinking $1 Doge in 2026, which would be great. It would be great to do that. But his arrow only goes up to about 30 cents on his chart. But that would be a nice recovery, and people would take 30 cents. 30 cents. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. And then we got our friend Kev Capital. Kev has joined the chat here with some lines. Looking at, a lot of people love Kev Capital. And the 0.138 is still holding strong on Dogecoin. The 0.138. Where is that? The 0.138 is 14.5 cents? No, it's just under. Well, I mean, we did dip lower, Lan. What is he on? He's on a weekly. Oh, he's on the weekly. Okay, I get it now. Because it did hit the 33.8 cents is the 0.138. So we did dip below it, came back up. So he says that's holding. Bitcoin and the Bitcoin Tether charts are holding their respective support. Still got work to do. Main focus is still Bitcoin and Tether. That's what Kev has been looking at. So see you, Joshua. Glad you could catch a little bit here. Glad you could catch a little bit. So Kev is still looking at support. Oh, there's always work to do. There should never be any hype. That's the point. It should just be slow and steady recovery. And let's see if all of our technical analysis ends up hitting well. So we'll be watching for that. But right now, we got red candles on Bitcoin, red candles on ETH, as we had a nice green run this morning, leveled off. And during that leveling off, we had a bunch of new leverage traders come in, and they are now getting liquidated. So for all the new leverage trades on the leverage longs, don't be fooled, because they're going to come get you. Here's a yellow one down here at 90,000. Yeah, 90,000. That's going to be a big target right there. Why do they keep doing that? Why do they keep doing that, guys? Buy on the dip. As I always say, no, I don't say that. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Bitcoin's going to 90K. Guaranteed Bitcoin's going to 90K. Where will Doge go? I know they're going to get you, Ryan. Get you. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Oh, Doge has some new ones here at about 14.3, 14.2, but there's some longer ones back down here at 13.5. Let's hope those long leverage trades last. I mean, there's millions of dollars down here on Doge. Millions of dollars. Let's hope we don't visit that. Let's just get the new guys on this pullback, because that's what's happening now. They're going to pull back and they're going to get the Did I call this rally? I did. I said relief rally, but not a one-day thing, a multi-day thing. Relief rally. I did call for. Oh, fart coin liquidations too. 34-cent fart coin liquidations. They just continue. So let's see if Doge can hold up here at 14.5 while Bitcoin is going to target. And I'll just put my target on here because that's where the leverage is. It's right down here. I'll put that in yellow. And then we'll see whether we hit that. Because that has a big old target on it right there. Right there. That's how I look at what's going on in the market. I look at the leverage trading. I look at the heat map. And based on the big run that we had, I can almost guarantee we're going to be visiting that mark right there. And maybe during the live stream as well. Maybe during the live stream, we're going to see that, unfortunately. So we can get all euphoric and excited about a nice 8% gain for the day. Awesome, right? I think it's going to be short-lived. We're in this period now where they took out a bunch of shorts, and we can see on this page, right? Almost $200 million in shorts on Bitcoin, almost $100 million on ETH. And even Doge had $4 million. $4 million of shorts on Doge got taken out. And now they're going to turn it around. I stream 100 hours. That'd be a long stream. That'd be a long stream. Could we go down and revisit 13s and hit a double bottom? Sure. We could do that. So what that would look like is we take the Doge chart, we go to the 2-hour chart, and we look at this dip right here, and we imagine that we're going to see maybe something that comes back, revisits this level, and then comes back up. And that would be the big, right? That would be the big double bottom. That could happen, unfortunately. Finally, it's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. I've been a bear. I needed that confirmation of the 50-week moving average on the Bitcoin weekly chart, and it hit. So yep, I'm there. And since I've done that, these things don't get me as excited, unfortunately. How exactly do people get paid using leverage? Couldn't they just pull their leverage trade out before the price hits the target? I don't know, because I don't do leverage trading. I would imagine that you can close out a leverage trade before it gets liquidated if you're paying attention. I don't know. I don't leverage trade. You're thinking a relief rally until the FOMC, and that'll be followed by a sell-off. So we're a week away. That's a week from tomorrow. Yeah, what's Trapao going to say next Wednesday? What's he going to say? Debbie Downer. Prince is on his way home, done with work for the day. Well, he better get here soon or we will be back in the bear market. Bear. I know, Charlotte. It is what it is. Bear or not, sell now or hold. See, I am waiting for the big relief rally to happen. The big relief rally. And we haven't had that yet. This is just a little thing. I think it'll be bigger. Henry, thanks for stopping in. Well, Tom Crown will certainly make sure that everyone knows that the next FOMC will be the biggest ever, right? That's what Tom does. The biggest ever. I'll be there. I'll be over on Tom's channel next Wednesday in the chat. He does a really good job at those FOMC meetings. There's a lot of other YouTubers now that also cover those FOMCs, but no, Tom's is the best. At this point, there's nothing Powell can say that will help us. Yeah, and he's definitely not going to. He's not going to say we're going to have 10 rate cuts, right? He's not going to say that. He's not going to say anything that's going to pump the market. Being a bear when QT just ended, billions flowing into the economy is pure madness. I know, it's pure madness, Matt. It's pure madness. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin, crypto are on another schedule, and it's all dictated by the exchanges and the market makers. Retail's not coming back in droves unless Dogecoin, right? Unless Dogecoin makes a huge run. Dogecoin is the only thing that can save crypto right now. That's a big statement, but that's what I'm saying. Dogecoin, X money, Elon, Dogecoin can save crypto before we get too far down in the bear. That's it. People don't want to hear that, though. Could the exchanges be putting leverage trades in themselves to make people think? Yeah, somebody else was asking that yesterday. I think it was Khan. I think he was saying, or Anthony was saying, those could be fake trades. But these liquidations, the pingers that go on, these are real trades. These aren't fake trades. Now, is the exchange making these trades themselves and liquidating themselves? Could they be doing that? I mean, nothing would surprise me, I guess, right? Nothing would surprise me. It just wouldn't be in their best interest to do that. Because then you have the market makers come in and take out your own trades. I don't know. Yep, your friend Elon, Charlotte. Yeah. For Doge to still be holding long-term support after all the dumping Bitcoin has been doing is a good sign. I believe you, Shiva. Absolutely. That's a good sign. Well, I mean, it's a big double bottom from April, right, to December at 13.5, a big, huge double bottom. We go to the weekly and we're like, yeah, it's a giant double bottom. From there to here on a macro scale. That's what we've done. Didn't want to see that. Wasn't expecting that. But we had this October 10th thing that totally messed everything up. because we were going to go higher. We did one high, a higher high, or a higher higher, and the next thing was October, Moonvember, higher highs. Didn't happen. Look at that on the weekly. We're almost back in the green. Almost back in the green. We got to get up to about 14.6 and be back in the green on the week. That'd be a nice turnaround on the chart if we can be, in the upper 14s at least at the end of the week. I would take that. And don't confuse me. I still believe, right? I want Doge to go higher. I still have a lot of Dogecoin, and I want Doge to go higher. I'm not rooting against Dogecoin. I'm just looking at the 4-year cycle play out, like Eric says here. The high for Bitcoin was in October, before October 10th, $126,200 on a 3-year, 11-month cycle. 3-year, 11-month cycle. Will Bitcoin get back to 100K? Maybe. Seeing AI just win the Thanksgiving thing, can I play the next time you do a Dogecoin giveaway? Sure. That was an impromptu thing. That one just happened, right? With the whole Thanksgiving meal thing. That wasn't set up. Doing fake trades would change sentiment, so more would put up longs or shorts. I guess so. Take off the bear suit, Charles. Just take off the bear suit. Someone else told you the same thing. They will do fake trades to manipulate the market. What's the confirmation of a relief rally? Well, DW, that's the thing, right? You don't know until it's already happened. So we would see the price go up, and then people start getting excited again. And then when it goes back down, it ends up going lower. And then yeah, that was just a relief rally. You don't know when it's happening. Yep, there's Bitcoin. Look at that, coming right down to my target. People don't understand. There's so many people who don't understand what's going on. And I just sit here, my little corner of YouTube, and speak the truth. There's no fib lines that are going to tell you what this level is. There's no fib line that's going to tell you this. But here it is on the heat map. It's right there. Clear as day. And here comes Bitcoin coming down to hit that line. It just is what it is. And it just happens again and again and again and again. Whether there's QT or QE or Powell said this or Hassett said that or Bessett said this and Trump said, it doesn't matter. This is what matters. This is what matters. The exchanges don't want these guys to win, so they're going to come down and they're going to take them out. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't make the game. I just watch it. We men have too many mood swings, but they are based on how crypto is doing. I know. I was really grumpy yesterday, wasn't I? Yesterday, I was really grumpy. And today, I'm not so grumpy. Right? It is. It's just one of those things. It's absolutely one of those things. The key is to just feel nothing. I know, Charlotte, that was the white box, right, that I was going to make. The white box, which was emotionless, like no emotion, no feeling, no nothing, just the white void of emptiness. Yep. I remember that. We were talking about that. Yep, the white box. Yeah, I don't follow those election things, Low Roller. Is the voting today for this Tennessee seat? Don't know. No information on Zone. No new information on the House of Doge. They always say they're building something, but I mean, MicroStrategy is getting killed. It was down to 169, recovered up to about 181 today. But Zone didn't recover. Zone went down even lower, 27 cents. Dumb. So the treasury companies just aren't doing it. They're not doing it. No, I'm going to continue talking about Elon Musk because he's still intricately tied to Dogecoin and the overall Dogecoin outlook, in my opinion. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. Why did Dogecoin go to 48 cents a year ago? Because of Elon. Did Dogecoin go back up to cents, even though Bitcoin went to a new all-time high in October? Nope. Because guess what? Elon didn't say anything about Dogecoin. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Yep, and Elon Musk did say that like 2 years ago. And he said he would support Dogecoin. But that's been years now since he said all of that. So we wait. The leverage longs and shorts, are they some sort of option strategy? Yeah, it's like calls and puts, but in crypto, it's a leverage long trade or a leverage short trade. And they're whales that just continually make tons of money. I mean, James Wynn on Twitter, right? He's got huge shorts open. Big money. Of course, I think he's in bed with Hyperliquid and he's getting funded to do that stuff as some kind of marketing stunt. But that's what it is. I mean, you can even watch some other traders. I mean, Tom Crown does leverage trading live on his live streams. And he puts in like 2x, 3x, 5x leverage trades, small dollar amounts. Are the liquidation heat maps the best resource for future price predictions? Well, I'm the only one who looks at that stuff. You're not going to find that anywhere else on YouTube. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Nobody else says that that is what is moving the market except me. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right. That's better odds than you're going to get from all those fib lines and technical analysis. It's just the way it is. Like street sweepers, making sure they clean it up. And there's something that needs to be cleaned up right here at 90K for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to sweep that and take it out. Exactly. Just is what it is. I just don't do short trading and long trading. If I had known that up here at 91, 92K, right, would I have entered a short with a target of 90? It's 90 and I could trade that. But I mean, I've already won the crypto game. Now I'm just like continuing to just do my strategy, right? DCA, buy in the dips, hold for long term, take profits. Do you know why I do that? It's stress-free. It really is. There's no stress involved with that. If I was doing all this leverage trading, I'd be stressing out, like, because I know me, right? I know how I am. And I don't really want to get stressed out on all these price movements. I really don't. Life isn't worth it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what it is. A fib coin. Fib coin. So that Tennessee seat, it's a House of Representative seat. Right? It just flips one more chair over to the blue. Do only good every day. I try, but I'm not always successful at it. I admit it. I'm not always successful at that. I switched my auto insurance and saved $750, and you bought Dogecoin. I know, right, Boss Mac? 27-cent zone. Isn't that just ridiculous? What a crap piece of stock that ended up being, huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you bought it. I'm sorry I bought it. Oh, what a crap piece of stock that is. Was Jordan Jefferson on an interview? Jordan's really good. He's so good. He's so positive about the future. I can't wait for DogeOS to launch and really see what this thing is. I think that's going to be, I think it's going to be fun to watch how that grows, see what that really does, how it works. So yeah, Jordan's great. And he's so relaxed when he talks and like so at ease about everything. You took a swing trade, bought back in at 13.3, increasing my bags. Sure, D. Nunez. Awesome. Pengu went up 25% today. Did it really? I was not watching Pengu. Pengu. Look at that. Nice. Bit of a pullback from the top here. It's already pulled back about 7-8%. But that's nice. There's life in Pengu. The penguin lives. Long ways to go, which is why we zoom out, right? Long ways to go to get back up in its purple box, which is way up here. It's got to double in price to get back to the purple box. Ugh. Double in price. That's disappointing. What does Doge need to do to get back into its purple box? About 25%. Where Pengu's got to go 100%. That's how badly all those other meme tokens got crushed. So Doge is holding up. It's holding up. You bought 4 shares of Strategy B. Did you get 169? That's a good price. 169. I was eyeing it. I was like, God, if I had some extra money, I'd be buying MicroStrategy at 169. Today it went up 6.5%. That's a nice start. Still shocked how most people, yeah, Jason, yeah, most people think Doge is just another meme token, same as Sheeb, same as all of these. They think it's just the same. Well, we need DogeOS. We need it to actually launch so we can actually prove the power of the Dogecoin blockchain. We got to get there. Crypto isn't rocket science. TNAers pretend it is. I know. There's other things at play here besides fib lines and heads and shoulders, cups and handles, right? Dogecoin is going to do what Bitcoin is supposed to do. It's just going to take a long time. Adoption is just going to take a long, long time. Cyber Monday sale is over. But if you scooped up yesterday, maybe we don't do a double bottom. We stay up here in the 14s, and that was a nice, tasty dip. Dr. Doge, you think Doge is going to rebound towards 15 to 18 cent Break below support would delay any recovery. Yep. The 90K pullback on Bitcoin would probably take Doge maybe to 14 cents. Maybe touch 13.99, but not a full dip back down to 13.5. So maybe just half. It'll just lose half of this gain. I know. I get it, Amilka. I get it. It's frustrating with Elon. You either wait or you don't. The number 2 proof of work blockchain not being used for its potential. That's right, Jason. That's why we love it so much. Right? It's just very quietly, just biding its time, waiting. Well, it's because there's no company behind it, right? There's no big dollars behind it, right? It's all been tips that have kept the developers going, and a few donations like Vitalik, donating, some others helping it along whenever the core needs to be updated or something for security reasons or other. So that's it. That's how Dogecoin has survived. Now it's got more energy behind it, but yeah. There's always going to be leverage. There's always going to be shorting. But I'm not doing it. Yeah, you're not doing it. Don't need to. Kronos. You also get better odds of getting told the truth and being straightforward. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you'll see it. You'll see Bitcoin tonight, right? Come down to 90K. And what's the first thing you're going to think? It's going to be like, yeah, Kriss said that was going to happen. Because nobody else is saying this, because it's a new thing. It just happened. This thing just happened. And it's like, yep, Bitcoin's going to go down there, going to sweep that out. Yeah, like a street sweeper, just going to come down, sweep that out. You're going to make it, Manuel. You're going to make it. I think we're all going to make it. That's why we hang out here, right? We're going to make it. The Sparrow bought in at 17. At this point, my best strategy is to DCA and wait a long time. Yes. Yep. I mean, the only other thing you can do is just sell and you take a loss and you move on to something else. You want to do that? Dogecoin has so much potential. I mean, just listen to Jason, right? Just listen to Jason and you're like, yeah, Jason makes a lot of sense. Why would you want to miss out on that? That's why I hang around Dogecoin. I'm not going to ever sell all my Dogecoin. With all of that potential, no way. Norman, you sold your Nintendo Switch to buy Doge. Yeah, you didn't need that anyway. To me, the Switch was never as good as the original Wii. We still have the original Wii. Love playing it. Still pull out the Mario Kart Wii or Wii Sports Resort. They're still great games all these years later. But the Switch was just, it's never got into those games. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate that. Dogecoin's future looks bright. DogeOS will be a game changer. I think so. GameStop has $2,500 power packs. God. The Pokemon The Pokemon gamble, right? Oh, Charlotte was like, gambling? Did somebody say gambling? I don't know, Ryan. That's bad news, right? That's bad news. Oh. Hey, the prince is here. How you doing? Did you have a good day at work? Glad you could make it. I started early. I was supposed to start at 3, but I got this thing's going on with YouTube on the background here. I can't see the YouTube studio, but I do have StreamYard here running this thing. So thankfully I have StreamYard today, because if I was trying to do OBS, it wouldn't work. So I guess paying for StreamYard does have its advantages, like today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming. There's something going on here. I tried different browsers. I tried rebooting, and I got nothing. Got nothing on the backside. So, yeah. If pump gets an opportunity, it's going to pump really hard again. I think so. I love that pump token. I love the pump token. I mean, I sold my pump token a long time ago, made a nice profit on it, but it got dumped really hard. Look at that. Even I was looking at fib lines for the humor of it, right? Looking at the fib lines, trying to see like how high could it go. But yeah, I bought a bunch down here somewhere and sold up here somewhere. So haven't gotten into it since. But yeah, now it's 003. Always thought it'd get up here and hit a penny, and it never did. It got close. It got up to 009, but didn't get to a penny. But if you buy at 003 and it hits a penny on a big run, you're sitting pretty there. This pinger keeps going off. Pippin again. I don't even know what that is. What does Solana have to do to get back in its purple box? The bottom of my purple box here is at 176. It's at 138. 27% gain. Yeah, about the same as Doge. Needs about 25% to get back up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, between Pump, Bonk, and Solana, right? The three of them could actually work in tandem to pump all of the prices together. That'd be nice. Yeah. I mean, Solana ETFs have been doing well. I think that's been holding Solana up pretty well. But I don't really follow the Solana news. I'm not in that. I mean, you got to go watch James at Invest Answers. He's a big Solana maxi. And I don't keep up with James that much anymore. It was all Tesla and Solana, and it's like all he talks about every time he does a live, it's all about Tesla and Solana. I mean, if you followed him from 3 years ago and that's all you did was Tesla and Solana, you'd be rich right now, right? Because those two did very well. What will be on DogeOS? I covered DogeOS a couple weeks ago in detail, and I left a link in the description that listed the whole DogeOS ecosystem as we know it. I forget what day that was, but it was on one of the live streams, and There was a whole article that was written in detail about DogeOS. I just don't remember which live stream it was. But I did have a link to that article. Are you on X Twitter, Boss Explorer? I'll post it there tonight. I'll find it and I'll post that article. I'll do that. For those that don't know, on X, I am at KrissPax. At KrissPax on X. So I'll be posting that tonight. Hey, Anthony, good morning. How are you? It was a green day. Did you see my video title this morning? Recovery? And what happened? Right after I finished the video, it recovered. Did you see that? Sometimes it actually works. And it's a Tuesday. Who knew, right? Oh, that's the stupidest answer. And why do you call yourself frickin' James Wynn? If you don't change your at or do something here, I can't put up with crap like that. Who are you really? I mean, just that's dumb. Dumb comments, dumb name. You picked up some more Meggle on the dip. Yeah, Meggle did drip to about $1.25 today, right? Yeah, $1.25. Meggle will go on a run. Well, we wait. We wait. Crypto up, crypto down. You get into stocks, it's pretty boring, right, William? Stocks are boring. This is why we're early. Wall Street doesn't understand Doge. Second largest proof of work, energy. Less expensive, faster utility than Bitcoin, better transactional currency than Bitcoin. Even Elon said that. It's just dumb when people say, "Oh, Doge is dead." It's just a stupid comment. I don't have time for that crap. Yeah, we talked about that Walmart thing last week, but again, they're not real crypto transactions. It's going to a third-party aggregator. Walmart gets paid in fiat, so they're not true crypto transactions. So, yeah. But can you actually use your crypto on your end to make the transaction? Yeah, but it's not a real crypto transaction. Bounce, bounce. I'm just watching, not being tempted to buy anything. Yep. You got it at 161. Wow. I saw it at 169. And I was like, yeah, 169. Good price. Even better, Charles. Good job. SHIB has just been bleeding against Doge. I have the SHIB Doge chart and it just continues to bleed down. I mean, I don't know why this stupid guy with this stupid James Wynn name thinks SHIB is better than Doge, because it's not. I mean, look at this, zoom out here and you'll see. Yeah, a little recovery since the beginning of October, but I mean, there's your chart right there. SHIB versus Doge. Since a year ago, you're only down about 65%. SHIB versus Doge, 65% down. Yeah. Is Pengu dumb? No, Pengu is the one that's not dumb. right? Because it's tied to the NFTs and tied to the whole Pengu ecosystem. Pengu's different. Bonk was different as well. It was tied to the airdrops of the Solana phone. Again, it wasn't involved in the Seeker, unfortunately, because I was kind of betting on that to happen, which is why I bought more Bonk. And then the Seeker came out and they didn't have any Bonk airdrops or anything like that tied to it. So that didn't work. I was bummed about that. Holding what you have now, just waiting. Well, stupid James Wynn, did you see how many tokens were added to the Solana supply over the past 4 years? Did you see how many tokens were added to the Algorand supply over the past 4 years? Did you see how many tokens were added to the SWI ecosystem just over the past 2 years? Percentage-wise, all of them have been much more than Dogecoin. So do your research, right? Do your research, figure it out. Even XRP has more of an inflation than Dogecoin. So do your research, figure it out. Looks like we made it. Well, we'll see. If you can't handle crypto, buy bonds. There you go. Exactly. I want my baby back, baby back. Oh my God, you're just an idiot. Doge is down since 2021. New tokens. You're an idiot. He's a troll with a stupid name. Just a stupid name. Wii Sports. Wii Sports Resort, both of them. Great games. The best. I don't play Smash Bros. My son plays Smash Bros. He was huge Smash Bros, but I wasn't a Smash Bros fan. Ryan can count cards. Oh my God. You can't tell her anything, Ryan. You can't tell her anything. If I can wear crypto as a necklace, watch, or bracelet, we already said you could get one of these great little ledgers and put it on a chain. And you can wear it around, right? You could do that. Everything has been outperforming Doge. Wrong. Wrong. You're just so wrong. You're wrong. Again. It's almost like a comedy show now. What's the next dumb thing you're going to say? Sure, boss. I don't know. Right. It's like, yeah. That's a good answer. I don't know. Oh my God. Why do you even come here? Why do you even waste your time? Yeah, I'm still kind of amused by it, Charlotte. Pengu did great today. XRP has done well. I will admit that too. XRP has done well. But it hasn't held up the best out of every crypto, but it's done well. In my opinion, crypto generally is a fad, flows with the tide, all perception, one day all good, then one day foot in the grave. Yeah. Yeah, you're really an idiot now if you think you can crash Doge by putting a measly little short on it. Oh, she knows more, Ryan? You don't know how hard it is, Charlotte. Oh. There he went. He's gone now. The boot. The troll is gone. There was no hope for him. He's not going to learn anything. Just repeating the same crap over and over again wasn't getting anywhere. So, yeah, we don't need that. Oh, you were going to do it too? Sorry, Charlotte. I took care of it. I don't know how they're going to manage all the leverage trading in the future. It's just so much. Pepe, I mean, they even admit that their token does nothing. There's no utility. They on their webpage, it's the first thing they say. Yeah, it's just a meme token. We don't do anything. Bye-bye. 29 days left until X payments, or sometime in the next 29 days, we hope, right? Oh, I didn't show that today. I got to do that. I do have to do that today. At X money. What does it say today? Oh, launching in 2025. Still there. Yep, hasn't changed. Launching in 2025. All right, we're waiting. I keep repeating as well. Buying a bit here, buying a bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yep. Nope, I didn't get a miner. Nashville, I don't think they ever sent it. So I told them just send me the new DG2 when it comes out. The DG2 home miner. I'll take that one instead now. Oh. We'll see if another troll comes along, Charlotte. All right. We'll see if we get another troll. I mean, why do guys like that? Why do they waste their time? I guess just to troll me because they know it'll get me going. Buying a little more at a time. I haven't been buying anything, right? When I made my last tax payment, because I do quarterly pre-tax, my bank account level went below the average I needed to maintain a certain status that kept me from getting a management fee. And then without informing me, they charged me $25 bank fee, which is going to be a monthly fee going forward. I was just like, what? Because your 3-month daily average went below this amount. Just like, oh. And I went back and forth on the phone with the guy. I went back and forth on the phone with the guy. And I said, do you know how long I've been a customer of Bank of America? Did you look that up? And he looked at, oh, it looks like you've been with us for 32 years. I was like, yes, I've been a customer for 32 years of your bank. And you did not inform me. I got no notification or anything that my average went below some level. And then you're charging me this fee. I hate the banks. So I was on the phone with the guy still, and there was all these pauses, right? And these, like, I was expecting him to like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Kriss, I will remove that for you, but going forward, none of that. He didn't say a word. And I was like, are you going to do something about it? And he said something like what? And I said, could you remove the management fee from my account? And he said, yes, we can remove that. He was waiting for me to ask him to remove the bank charge. He could not offer it himself. He couldn't do it. And I know it's just $25, but it's $25. It's going to be $25 every month going forward. But it was funny. It's just like he needed me to actually ask him the question, could you remove that management fee? And then immediately he knew what to do. And he said, oh, yes, Mr. Kriss, absolutely. Right? And then went through the whole thing about removing the fee. I was just like, oh, God. Banks. The banks. God. It's an endless struggle with the banks. It really is. So I don't like fees. I don't like charges. I don't want to be charged. They hold my money. They use my money. They make money off my money. Why are you charging me as a customer? Why do you charge me? Because my 3-month daily average went below a certain level. You now can just charge me $25 a month. And yeah, he said, well, look at this page here and click on this and you'll see that's where all the... It's like, oh my God, really? Really? If Annie comes back, you can time her out. Yeah, Charlotte, why don't you do that? Bring Annie back and then you can time her out. Oh. Isn't that crazy? It's just like dumb. Annie's gone. It's Pax Cat the King. Okay, got it. You left Bank of America? I've been a customer for 32. I was a customer then before they even became Bank of America here in Boston. It was Bank of Boston, and I was their customer. And then Bank of America came up and bought them out or whatever. So I became a Bank of America customer for 32 years. That's older than a lot of you guys are. I've been a customer of Bank of America. And then they're pulling this crap. I'm just like, well, thank you for being a customer for 32 years. Yeah. And then nothing until I had to absolutely ask for it. Oh. And there it is. Pax Cat, your king. There he is. The stupid banks. Yeah, they have instructions exactly on what to say or not. But it's like, man, he couldn't offer it. To someone who's been a customer for 32 years, he could not offer it. He had to wait for me to ask. Been there. Working in customer support. Yeah. One day I'll have money in my bank again. When are you going to ask Elon Musk to make a Pax Cat avatar? Oh, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? I don't know. Elon's in love with the anime girls now, right? He's in love with the grok animated females. I think Elon has a very strange obsession. Started with Annie, and then it moved on to the next one, and it's like all these other like AI generated female bodies that he's like reposting and liking and sharing. It's just like, man, Elon, really? So that's what you are now, huh? Coleslaw Beats been selling a little bit. I get it. We don't know where this market is going to go. I'm waiting for a bigger relief rally than today's. I'm still targeting 20-cent Doge on the relief rally, but we'll see. I know timing is everything. Hey, Matt, considering if Dogecoin goes to 35 cents after X money rollout, I'll just take profit and then save the rest for the next. Yeah, that'd be a good strategy. Yeah, William, no capital gains profits for you this year. Your taxes will be easy. The James Wynn guy, he got the boot. He was so bad, he had to be called James Wynn 1, right? Because he couldn't use James Wynn because he's not the real James Wynn. So he was James Wynn 1. That's how dumb it was. What are some catalysts that doesn't include Elon? DogeOS. DogeOS. That can do it. We were talking about Tron the other day. Why is Tron holding up so well? Well, because of its utility. It's the gas fee for like everything that's done on the Tron network. If Dogecoin can be the gas fee for everything done on the Doge network, I'd say that's pretty bullish. Your profit-taking strategy has evolved, Matt. I know this. Well, I mean, this cycle just it completely changed when it comes to all of the alts. Just about all the alts have been different. Bitcoin, not so much. I mean, Bitcoin did hit an all-time high in October, but hardly anything else did. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Pokemon. Craps in the casino. How you doing, Rock Angel? If he makes a Dogecoin chain anime girl, it would be bullish for Doge. It would be. It'll be interesting to see what sort of utility and apps are really on DogeOS and how that can be used to convince Elon to pay attention to it. Christmas Miracle Pump? I don't know. X Money? X Money? Christmas Miracle? Santa Rally? X Money? Elon? Could he do that? In 2020, Elon posted on Christmas Day Dogecoin. There was a Christmas Day post by Elon Musk in 2020 where he said Dogecoin. My first bank account, zillions of years ago, I used to have to pay the bank to cash a check. All the little fees the banks have charged all these years. And when the interest rate comes, yeah, do you know what your interest rate is? It's 0.001%. I get like 2 cents a month on interest. It's like, are you kidding me? I have to pay $25 in order to get 2 cents of interest every month. Oh, sign me up for that. That's a good deal. Oh, the Mad Bugler. How you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. don't got to file capital gains taxes this year. I know it's going to be a weird tax live stream next week. It's going to be very weird because there's going to be a lot of people there who are just like, yeah, didn't make any money. We're all waiting for October. And unless you are all in on Bitcoin, still waiting on XRP to $1,000. XRP, yep, $1,000. Let's go. XRP Army to 1,000. James Lose one. That'd be a better name. James Lose. With the 50 moving average crossing the 100 moving average. That's nothing. 50, 100, it's not a thing, Greg. The only thing there is the death cross and the golden cross when the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average. One way or the other. That's the only thing that's a thing. That's why I was joking this morning on the 150, right? All of a sudden it was Bitcoin. And let's change the yellow one. Let me get to it, right? Let's change this to 150. And then we go to the weekly. No, it must have been the daily. No, the daily's way up there. Oh, it was a EMA or something. It was different. It was some weighted thing. That's why it's not lining up. Anyway, yeah, so that is it's not a thing. 150 is not a thing. Not a thing. 200, sticking with that on the daily. And when they cross, like they did right there, that is death cross. That's what we had right there. And then we had the golden cross back here. And we had another death cross back there. But that's the thing. On the daily. All those other numbers, all those other time frames don't really matter. Yeah, I started early, Sticky. Sweet, sweet, sweet. DogeOS featuring a cute AI-powered Shiba Inu that helps you with tasks on your device. Full of good ideas. If Elon becomes any more obsessed with AI, he'll come up with a slogan, Doge to the sailor. You like those 2 cents of interest? I'm just like, I don't need it. I don't need your 2 cents. Just don't charge me $25. Just don't do it. Look at it on the daily. It's a bullish engulfing green candle on the Bitcoin chart. Look at that. Bullish engulfing. Doge, close to bullish engulfing. Doge has to get back up above 14.6. Bullish engulfing. Waiting for October, but what they didn't tell us is that's 2026. Yeah, what year? What year? Tron? Is it acting like a stable there, Raiden? How you doing? I don't really look at the Tron chart. No, there's the purple box. And it is still in its purple box. Look at that. Tron is still in the purple box. Just barely. But it is. That should be 16% up and down, right? Yep, 16%. Still in the purple box. It's on the low end of it, but it's still there. That is true. Again, it has utility. A lot of people use the Tron ecosystem, the Tron blockchain, Tether on Tron, and you need Tron as the gas to do anything. So yeah, Tron. Bitcoin is going up a little bit right now, but I still think tonight it's going to go down and hit 90. Yeah, Japan's going to increase interest. The whole carry trade thing is done for through the Japanese yen, because that used to be free money. Countries could park their currency there in yen, take out a loan with Japanese money, 0% or 0.01%, practically zero, and it was like free money. And that's over. That is over. What else is going on today? Former SEC Chair Gary Gensler just said every other crypto apart from Bitcoin is highly risky and speculative. Oh, Gary Gensler. Highly risky and speculative. I don't know. That's why we love it, though. TD sequential indicator, buying a buy signal on SWI. It's probably a buy signal on everything now. Doesn't mean it's going to go up. Good old Ali. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. 2026 will be bullish. President Trump effectively announces that Kevin Hassett will be the next Fed chair. May 2026. What do you mean effectively announces? He either announced it or he didn't. Oh, looks like Robbie has a new chart. Quantitative tightening, quantitative easing, and then a long quantitative tightening. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Digital Asset News, Robbie, he's got a new chart. He's talking about it right now live. Just in, Bitcoin is back over 90K. Thank you, Lark. That's the news. Good afternoon, CDC. How are you? I know, Ryan White. We get to keep using the Gensler emoji. We get to keep using it. He won't go away. I heard X is doing away with the hashtag. I know they've been, for months now, at least 6 months, they've been encouraging people not to use it, but people still do. I mean, it's a good way, I think, to search. They think like you go into X, right? You go into search. All you should do is type in Dogecoin, right? You just type in Dogecoin and search, and you get all the Dogecoin posts, right? Everywhere it says Dogecoin, right? It shows up, whether it's got a hashtag or not. But if you come back up here and you do hashtag Dogecoin, you only get those that actually put hashtag Dogecoin in their posts. See, there's Kev Capital, hashtag Dogecoin. There's Trader Allen, hashtag Dogecoin, right? That's what you get. It's a more specific search. I like it. If I want to search for something, I want the specific search. You put hashtag Dogecoin in your post, that's all I'm going to see. I think that works great. What's wrong? I don't know what's wrong with it. It works for me. I want to see hashtag Dogecoin. I don't want them to do away with it. I don't want some AI to give me what AI thinks I need to see, right? I don't want that. I want the actual thing. I like the hashtags. That's why I never, also, whenever I'm just doing my scrolling, I never do for you. I always do following. I don't want for you. I don't want to see all that other crap. I don't want to explore what other idiots are saying on crypto Twitter. I don't want to know. I don't want to see Matt Wallace's stupid posts. Because every time I click on for you, one of Matt Wallace's stupid posts comes on. It's like, I don't want to see that crap. So I always do following. And I stay here with following. I don't want an AI telling me what I think I should be watching. I don't want that. Sorry. You can tell I have OCD. It's pretty obvious, right? I have OCD. Oh. He has to stay on Trump's good side for 6 months until he actually takes the position. That's true. That's true. What do I think about crypto banter? I don't know any of the other guys besides Ran. Ran's the only one that I've ever watched. Sometimes he has some pretty good things, but sometimes he just goes way off the deep end. I haven't watched him for a while. I know, Joanna, right? Hashtags, exactly. Hashtags, right. Cute, hashtag cute cats. That's all. If I want to go look at cute cats, I just want to see that. I don't want to see what AI thinks is a cute cat. Hashtag cute cats. That's all I want to see. Awesome. Hashtags. What's the reason for wanting to take it away? They want control over the search. Exactly. And the AI, the Grok, is going to do all of that for you. Grok is going to feed you what Grok thinks you should be looking at. That's it. Hey, Con, how are you? That's all you got, sweet? That's it? That's all you got? You like seeing the idiots. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. AI knows best. No. Kriss knows best. I know what I want to see. I don't want to see that crap. How much you want to bet that I click on for you, and how many posts do I have to go down until I see a Matt Wallace post? Anybody guess? How many posts will I have to go down for a brand? I'll do a brand new refresh. And how many posts will I have to go down until I see a Matt Wallace post? I don't follow him. I'll bet it's within the first 20 posts. There's a Matt Wallace thing. I'll bet it's 20. Dogecoin. Yes, sir. Sometimes when I ask Grok stuff, it just serves up information I know for a fact is completely outdated and wrong. Should start a protest? Keep hashtags? Yeah, let's do that. I'll support that. Annie knows best. No, not that stupid AI companion garbage. How's your day today? You're an AI. You don't want to know how my day is. You really don't. You think 3. You're over under 4.5, right? Hashtag watch your mouth. See, you just love hashtags. I can ask it, what's going on with Battlefield 6? And it will tell me Battlefield 6 is not released yet, even though it was really started. I know, Andy's totally ignoring us, right? It's like it's like the Grok AI in Twitter just knows, right? Just don't mess with these folks. Grok told me thou do protest too much. All right, here we go. I'm going to click on here. I am going to refresh. And then I'm going to hit for you. How many until there is a Matt Wallace post? For you. Refreshing. See what we got. Billy Marcus, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, these are all people I follow so far. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, the first 20 were just about all that I follow. And it knows I like Patriot stuff because I watched the game last night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Huh. Their algorithm must be different because they're really going off of what I'm following here. I'm not getting all of that crap conspiracy theory stuff I used to get. Well, here's one that not that I follow. No, most of these are accounts I follow and subjects I'm actually interested in. Maybe their algorithm is better than it used to be. Interesting. Not getting all of that conspiracy theory crap. Interesting. Well, yeah. It's not so bad. Not so bad. I'm at least 100 in. Here's the first one right here. Matrix Mysteries. I don't know who that is or what that is. But it's one of these that's like 897,000 views. And that's it. Huh. I'll never click on a Matt Wallace, that's for sure, because I don't want that fed to me. I definitely don't want that. Yeah. There's a big one, financial dystopia. But none of that other conspiracy crap. Huh. Well, there you go. That's different. Elon fixed it after listening to me. See you, Marimella. Is Warbs lurking? Warbs. Warbsy. Elon watches my stream, edited my feed in real time. Pat's game. That was an easy one to bet, wasn't it? Well, that was easy. Basama Rajama, thank you for the super chat. Are the bulls back? I think it's a relief rally, short term, not a full bull market, full on. Maybe the For You isn't so trash after all. Isn't that funny? I was here giving it shit, and it's like, actually, I hadn't looked at it in so long. I did remember seeing something about algorithm and the For You. And I remember Elon posting something about that maybe a month ago, but I've never looked at For You because it was always that other crap that I didn't want to see. Huh. Been at it with Doge designer, hashtag. Yeah, well, CB Doge does, right, whatever Elon wants. He just follows whatever Elon wants. But yeah, I'll slash hashtag him as well. I like the hashtags. We're bearish. Time for DCA. Buying interest. Well, I mean, we had 13.5 here yesterday. And now we got 14.5. It's holding right now. 14.5 is holding pretty well for Doge. Was there a dog in sunglasses that I scrolled right by? Yeah, probably. I was just looking for the conspiracy theory crap, but didn't see any. X money after rate cut would be nice jet fuel. Agreed. I'd take that. He's a bootlicker, I think, Ryan. I think CB is a bootlicker. Hey, he makes a lot of money posting stuff because Elon follows him, likes his sense of humor. So, yeah, he's got a lot of followers. So he makes a lot of money posting on Twitter. So he just keeps whatever Elon wants. Does he have any inside information? He seems to. He seems to get access to stuff that nobody else has access to. So I don't know how he does that. But he definitely has access to stuff. Yeah, I mean, he gets paid just whatever his views are on Twitter as a content creator, monetized. Cardano went up today, big, 13% for ADA. But then you zoom out and you go, oh yeah, we got a long way to go just to get back in the purple box. But 13%, that's not bad. Can't believe ADA actually dropped down to 37 cents. I mean, that's as low as it's been since November 8th, 2024, over a year ago. I don't know if all these alts are going to come back or not. I really don't know. Again, I think there'll be some kind of relief rally that'll happen. Everyone will get all excited, and then the market will probably dump again. Because that's just what happens. So what are they going to do here with Bitcoin and ETH? They're going to try and run it up a little more, take out some shorts before dumping it? Probably. How is the value of crypto created? It's all speculation, Anthony. That's it. It's all speculation. How's the value of a Pokemon card determined? Same. Speculation. No different. Like a signed Tom Brady rookie football card, right? It's worth millions of dollars. Why? Because somebody else will pay $1 million for it. Same thing. Doesn't make it a Ponzi scheme, like some people say. Oh, it's a Ponzi. It's not Ponzi. It's not what a Ponzi. Look up the definition of a Ponzi scheme before calling it a Ponzi. It's not a Ponzi. It's a speculative asset. The value is what somebody else will buy it for. That's what the value is. Like I was saying, it's still the same Bitcoin. It's still the same Dogecoin as 10 years ago, right? It's worth more now because more people are willing to pay more for it now. That's all. The thing hasn't changed. It's still the same thing, right? That's the same with the Tom Brady rookie, football card, right? When he was a rookie, it wasn't worth much. 20 years later, it was worth a lot. Speculative. Is that sound investment that can be taught and learned? Yep, it is. It's talked about all the time. All the time. College classes have whole classes about speculative assets. If you're in finance, yeah, it's a thing. What do you think gold is, right? You always talk about gold. What makes gold worth $4,000 an ounce? Right? You can wear it. Yeah, you can wear it. Still a speculative asset. Well, in this, it's like a commodity, right? Yep. We don't have something to send the price of Doge up. Only X money can do it. That's kind of my thesis right now. There's little things that can help Doge a little bit. But at this point, it needs to be big. Well, banks don't like crypto, Anthony. That's why. It's easy as that. The banks don't like crypto, thanks to Elizabeth Warren and her crypto army. That's all. They lose control. If crypto takes over, the banks lose control, and they're not going to do that. People I know sell their EBT to buy crypto. I know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sunshine, how are you? Welcome back. Reminder to everyone, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that. Thank you. Silver is a healer. Can you borrow from me to buy crypto? I'm not a lender. Sorry, Anthony. We gave you crypto and you sold it. What do you want? We gave you crypto and you sold it. So come on, right? Who controls the banks? They're all in bed with the government. $33 Doge, for shame, gone. You can't make this stuff up. It just happens, right? You can't make it up. That is the bigger question, Norman. Yep. Well, under Biden, we kind of knew, right? But Trump's his own guy, right? Trump does his own thing. He says what's on his mind. He doesn't care. He'll call someone an idiot, right? He doesn't care. And I'm at the point now where I don't care. Well, I know. What are you going to do to get 333 million Doge? You got to work for it, right? Got to grind for it. Joanna loves the 33 Doge. That's awesome, Will. That's awesome. 33 Doge. All right. There's power in that, isn't it? There's a lot of power in that. Just the sharing of Doge just for a stupid Thanksgiving in a can post, right? It's just like, yep. That right there is the special utility of Dogecoin. You can't get that anywhere else but Doge. Sunshine. YouTube took the membership away. Really? I don't know what's going on. I can't get into YouTube right now. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I can't get into the control panel. Cannot do it. I just want to check my other memberships if I can get to it. Can I get to it? Memberships. Yes, I can get to it. See my members. Can I cannot. Something with the renewal, Sunshine. I mean, I see Joshua just renewed 9 days ago. He just renewed. So I don't know. YouTube doesn't really do a good job of reporting to me what's going on with memberships. You're trying to establish a bond with me, so I will lend you cash to buy 333 million Dogecoin. Hey, Yili, how are you? Are we at a relief rally yet? No, this is just a mini little recovery. We're not there yet. She'll probably never sell it. Aw. YouTube drops the ball a lot of times. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with the memberships. And when will we know when there's a relief rally? When it's over. You won't know when it's happening. That's the thing. You won't know. Yeah, we need to work on his people skills. Agreed. But you know, what I like about Anthony is he's got a sense of humor, right? And even though he does mostly contrary to what I believe, I like him, right? I like him. And it was fun giving him Dogecoin. And then he sells it. Even when he said he wouldn't the second time. He's like, I won't sell it. And then he sells it. Oh my God. Yeah, the yin and the yang, exactly. And he's always like, bet the opposite of what Kriss does. And this morning's video was recovery that was made before it actually recovered. So I was right today. If you had watched my video when I put it out this morning, it down to here at 13.6, 13.7, right? And you would have betted against me. You would have thought it would go down, and it didn't. It actually did what I said. Recovered. Oh, you bet he actually still has it and he didn't sell it? He's just saying he sold it? You just bet on Kalshi $100 that Bitcoin goes back above 100K by the end of the year. Huh, that's an interesting bet. What are the odds on that? I could find out. I do have the wallet address. Right. Gifted free Doge, sells it, asks for a loan to buy more Doge. Oh. It's a 50-50 bet, really. Bitcoin to 100K by the end of the year. I'd say that's a pretty good bet. I'd say that's a pretty good bet. 100K, that's not that far. From here, 100K, it's 9%. It's only 9% from here. I'd say that's a pretty good bet. He has it on his mantelpiece, 33 Doge. On the 4-hour chart, Doge had this nice recovery and then just sideways nothing. You know, Dusty Hunt, Doge actually didn't quite hit 70 cents today. Not quite. You mentioned that this possibly is a relief rally. I now focus on what is not being mentioned. This relief rally could continue and extend and might create a FOMO event. No, that's not going to happen. Especially for Doge. It needs the catalyst. It needs the thing. It needs the X money. Doge needs the thing to continue and extend. Without it, you're not going to get it. Not going to get it. ETH back over 3,000. Yeah, put the house on a 100K. Go for it. Free money. Almost wink, wink, nod, nod, not financial advice. Guaranteed. I know, Romario. That's what I say too. October 10th changed crypto. Ruined the total bull market. Thank you, CZ, Binance, Wintermute, all of that. Totally. Is there a poly market for X money by year's end? I don't know. X money. X money launch in 2025. 23%. As time has gone on, it's basically just gone lower and lower. As we're getting into December now, it's gone from 60% down to 23%. Through most of the early part of the year, it was 88, 92, 84, 88, 83, 89. That was all pretty high. And then it just dumped here in July. %. X money. I don't know. But it still says launching in 2025 on the X money account. So we wait. No one takes accountability. Exactly. Because there's a scapegoat. Trump. Trump is the scapegoat for that October 10th crash. But we know better. We know better. We never seem to need a thing to go down because we've got our heat maps to show us. Because of the stupid leverage traders. That's how it works. I hope it hits at 3 a.m. East Coast time, so I'll be awake to witness it in the UK. Yeah, but I'm sleeping at 3 a.m. East Coast time. Because I am East Coast time. And I'm asleep. X for Xmas. Oh, yeah. There you go. X for Xmas. I was saying that earlier. It wouldn't be beyond Elon to do something like that. Christmas Day. Sure, why not? I'll take a Tuesday pump. That was nice. It was a nice run today. Back to penny. I think that'd be awesome. Go from 13.5 to 14.5 to 15.5 to 16.5. I'll take that. You're a Jim Beam fan? Jim Beam. I do more whiskey than bourbon myself, but I haven't had a drink in a long time. Someone in quotes was shorting the market and made $500 million by accident. Exactly. Someone. When Doge hits $1, Jim Cramer will be on his kitchen floor drinking tequila. Won't believe it. Yeah, X for Xmas. Love it. Could Elon really be doing something like that? That would be wild, wouldn't it? That would be wild. Zone stock, 27 cents still. Aftermarket crap. Garbage. Megal, $1.25. Waiting. Not much on the stock market. Still think we're going back up to 90K. Bitcoin's at 91. Oh, is it going to come back down? Yes. Yeah, it's going to come down. They're just going up to take out some other shorts probably first. But yeah, it'll hit this. Yeah, Dan, I think that's still going to happen. Yep. Corn dog money, 2 days. Corn dog. God, I used to love corn dogs. When I was a kid, we had corn dogs. We'd have corn dogs in the school cafeteria. There'd be corn dogs. I remember those. Corn dogs. Dogecoin payments, the Pasta Cafe. I'd try that out. But only if Dogecoin was up. I don't want to pay with my Dogecoin if Doge is down. But on a nice big green day in the markets, then I'll spend some Doge. You've got new income tax money, DB? How do you have that? I'm going to be talking about tax loss harvesting next week. Ooh, tax loss harvesting. Yep, that's what I'm going to talk about next week. Tax loss harvesting. You guys are just not going to believe it. Tax loss harvesting. I will pay you 5 Doge tomorrow for a double cheeseburger today. Sure. I'll take you up on that. Sure. You send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2. Oh. Unfortunately, Trump does not have the power to eliminate income taxes. Executive branch does not have that power. That is Congress. So there is that thing. Now, will YouTube let me back in to Control Studio? Nope. Still will not. Got nothing. Something going on with YouTube's Control Studio. But I do have StreamYard working, and it's running the live stream successfully. So any other streamers out there who are trying to get through with OBS into YouTube Studio, and if the YouTube Studio is down for everybody, they can't stream. Keeps trying to automatically connect, and then it just says page unresponsive. Got nothing. You can hear the fan going off on my computer. Something's going on in the background there. Nothing. Yep, and they also aren't doing ads. This is a free live stream today. A free live stream. Thank you, YouTube. But hey, the price is going up. So I'll take it, right? If the price was going down and it was a free live stream, Kriss wouldn't be so happy. But nice little recovery. So nice little recovery today. All right, gang, that's what we've got for today. Look, a recovery up a penny. Here we are, 14.5 cents. Let's see if we get 15.5 tomorrow. See if we can start a real recovery and relief rally, or if this is just a one-day thing. We got a week still before the FOMC. I don't see any other big news coming out one way or the other in the meantime. But green in the crypto market is pretty nice. Nice to see. So I hope everyone has a great Tuesday evening. And for those, Aussie and Anthony, Wednesday morning where you are. And we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably the most entertaining outcome
And the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.